Hello and welcome to the Whirly Bloke channel. I've done a few FPV camera tests recently and I've had some questions about TVL or TV lines. It's usually included in an analog FPV camera spec, but what's it got to do with pixels or resolution? In this video I'll explain what it's all about. When you look at the spec for an FPV camera, it'll usually include something about TVL or TV lines. You can see this is marked as 1000 TVL. It'll also tell you how large and how many megapixels the sensor is, and lots of other info. And I think most of us know about sensor resolution and how many megapixels a sensor is. But how does that relate to TV lines? The larger the TVL number, the better, but what does it all mean? In one of my many previous lives, I worked in broadcast media, and TVL was the all-important figure for analog cameras, and that's because it's a measure of the overall quality of the camera, not just the optics, the sensor, or the electronics. It's a measure of the horizontal resolution or the definition of a camera. So in a camera, you've got the lens, the sensor, and some electronics that turn the image that's projected onto the sensor into a video signal. And this is all contained in the camera case. Now, it doesn't matter if you've got a very high resolution sensor. If the lens is rubbish, then the overall quality is going to be rubbish. In the good old CRT television days, video engineers devised a simple way to measure the horizontal quality of a camera with a standard EIA 1956 resolution chart like this. And TVL is defined as the maximum number of alternating black and white vertical lines that can be resolved per picture height. So a resolution of 800 TVL simply means that 400 distinct black vertical lines and 400 distinct white vertical lines can be counted over a horizontal span equal to the height of the picture. So if we're using 4:3 aspect ratio as an example, let's say that's 4 centimeters by 3 centimeters, 800 TVL simply means 800 black and white vertical lines can be counted over a 3 centimeter width on the monitor that's displaying it. The inherent quality of the camera will be affected by the optics, the sensor, and to some extent the electronics and any software that processes the signal. Basically, the bigger the TVL number, the better quality. But, and there's a big but, how accurate are these specs? I've used TV cameras like this that are spec'd at 1000 TV lines that are just much worse than one that's spec'd at 800 TV lines. And because it's a tricky thing to measure yourself, it's difficult to verify the manufacturer's specs. Have I ever measured a camera's TVL? Nope. And I don't really have the appetite to do it. Maybe it's a good subject for another video. Now, we tend to judge a camera based on reviews we've read or watched on YouTube and how they perform in the real world in the view that we see in our goggles. Anyway, I hope that's answered the question. As always, thanks for watching, and if you found that useful, give me a thumbs up and leave a comment. And if it's your first visit, then please consider subscribing to the channel and hit the bell to get notified when I post a new video. I'll see you next time.